Meta found liable for harming children's mental health in Landmark, ruling a U.S. jury has delivered a decisive blow against Meta, fining the company $375 million for knowingly exploiting children's vulnerabilities and concealing the dangers present on its platforms. The ruling, issued Tuesday, marks a pivotal moment in holding social media giants accountable for the real-world harm inflicted by their design choices. The core findings: exploitation and concealment. The jury found Meta engaged in unconscionable business practices that unfairly targeted children, leveraging their inexperience for profit. This wasn't a matter of accidental oversight. Jurors documented thousands of violations of New Mexico's Unfair Practices Act, proving systematic exploitation. The case hinged on evidence demonstrating Meta actively directed young users toward harmful content, including child pornography and unmoderated groups, facilitating commercial sexual exploitation. This matters because it confirms what many have long suspected: social media platforms aren't neutral tools. They are engineered to maximize engagement, even at the cost of children's well-being. The legal precedent set by this case could force Meta and other companies to fundamentally rethink their approach to child safety. How the case unfolded. Undercover evidence and internal documents. New Mexico Attorney General Raul Torres initiated the lawsuit in 2023, following an investigation that deployed undercover accounts posing as 14-year-olds. These accounts were exposed to explicit content and directed toward harmful communities, proving Meta's platforms are prime locations for predators. Crucially, jurors examined internal Meta communications and reports about child safety. They heard testimony from executives, engineers, whistleblowers, and experts, including questioning whether Meta executives like Mark Zuckerberg and Adam Mosseri knowingly misled the public about platform safety. The jury also considered Meta's failure to enforce its age restrictions and the role of algorithms in amplifying harmful content, including teen suicide material. The addiction factor. Acknowledged but not admitted, the lawsuit also highlighted Meta's failure to address social media addiction. While Meta doesn't officially acknowledge addiction, executives conceded problematic use and admitted to wanting users to feel good about their time on the platforms. This reveals a calculated indifference to the addictive nature of its products, prioritizing engagement over user health. What happens next? A two-phase trial. Meta has vowed to appeal, but the immediate consequences are significant. A second phase of the trial in May will determine if Meta platforms constitute a public nuisance, requiring financial contributions to public programs addressing harm. This case is just one of many. Over 40 state attorneys general have filed similar lawsuits, accusing Meta of fueling a youth mental health crisis by designing addictive features. A parallel bellwether trial in California is ongoing, with a 19-year-old plaintiff alleging Instagram and YouTube exacerbated her depression and suicidal thoughts. The allegations center on deliberate design choices mirroring casino tactics to maximize addiction. The ruling sends a clear message: companies cannot profit from exploiting children's vulnerabilities without consequence. This is a landmark case that could reshape the future of social media regulation and corporate accountability. The outcome of these lawsuits will determine whether social media platforms will be forced to prioritize user safety over profits, finally addressing the systemic harm they've inflicted on young people.